here's my rule of thumb. If you're just starting out, your formation documents, there's a couple of key things early that you want to get right. So it's worth it to spend a couple of hours with a lawyer early. Once you've got your foundation stuff set up, it's usually call when something's going on. So your first major enterprise client, that's a big one. If you are doing an equity fundraising round, that's a big one that you want to get somebody in. If you are making major hires with equity, that's a big one. But those things can come up and just be a one-off. But I would say if you're sort of calling me regularly and we're looking at, more than about, maybe 5 to 10 hours a month, if we're regularly, hitting above that every month on a consistent basis, I really like to get clients in even a small fractional general counsel arrangement. And the reason is I hate doing hourly billing. I think it's the worst way for lawyers to sell their time and their expertise. And I think it's terrible for clients in a lot of ways because the incentives are all mixed up. And so if I can get you into a fractional general counsel, even if it's, a small, $1,500 or $2,000 a month package, then anytime something occurs to you, you have my number. You pick up the phone and call me. I say this all the time. A 10 to 15-minute conversation over, a question that comes up often can save you from a huge lawsuit or major damage to your company or some kind of derailment over your buyout or your next fundraising round. If I'm billing hourly, the friction is that the client doesn't want to call me because they know, oh, the meter's running now. A very loose rule of thumb. If you're doing more than 5 to 10 hours a month where you're talking to me or we're doing work, it's probably time to set up a package where you just buy a certain percentage of my time. It's also great for the budgets for these companies, right? Because often they're on fairly tight budgets, and you can go 1 month and have no legal fees, and then if you get hit with a 15 or $20,000 legal bill in a month, that can be pretty bad.